Fine, you want to make churros, no problem, but understand these are dangerous.
Small pan, 5 tablespoons butter in, 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Heat on high heat.
Make sure it's melted and bring to a boil. Turn off the heat. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon fine sea salt. 1 cup all-purpose flour. Stir.
Till thick with 3 C's. Now let this cool
For 8 to 10 minutes, brother. 3 eggs, one at a time. Egg. Mix. Egg. Had to switch to a whisk. Egg. Mix. And an egg yolk. Mix one more time.
till nice and smooth.
Transfer to a piping bag with a star tip. Heavy bottom pot. Fry oil.
Filled a little over halfway.
It's cinnamon sugar, not that hard. 3/4 cup of sugar. 1.5 teaspoons of, well, cinnamon. Mix together.
Heat to 375.
Pipe 5 to 6 inch pieces. Snip.
It's average churro size, okay?
Repeat.
Fry 4 to 5 minutes. Till golden brown and crispy.
Remove from the oil. Add the cinnamon sugar. Toss while still hot. Repeat with the rest.
Now these are some good looking churros, but now we're talking. Look at
McDonald's McNuggets. Start with that chicken breast. Go ahead and cut it up into little cubes, and we're gonna blend it in batches, and we're gonna pulse it. You could use a grinder if you have one, but I don't have one. I'm guessing a lot of you don't have one. You could use a blender, works just as good. Season the meat with a bunch of salt and pepper, and then the key to shaping your nuggets is to keep your hands wet so it doesn't stick to you. So you feel me? We made a few McDonald's shapes, and we went off with some dinosaurs, made a country, and look at that. I don't know what that is. Throw it into the freezer for like 2 hours. For the dry mix, we're going to go flour, cornstarch, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, mix it up. For the wet batter, we're going to go eggs, 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and whip that up. Then once your nuggets are hard, we're going to go dry, wet, and then leave on there. And then once you do that, you're going to heat up some oil. Once it bubbles around the stick, the wood, the chopstick, throw them into the oil. Make sure they don't stick to each other. Fry them for about 2 minutes each side. Take them out, and you got chicken McNuggets. Yes,
So I've been seeing all these TikToks of people making some shitty ramen, so
This shit is good, yo.
Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Start with that chicken breast, and cut it into inch thick cubes. Approximately. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now set it into a bowl and cover it in pickle juice. That's going to be our brine. Now for the dredge, we're going to use flour, cornstarch, panko breadcrumbs, a tablespoon of powdered sugar, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Egg wash is simple. A single egg, salt and pepper, whisk it. That's your egg wash. Then after at least 20 minutes, take the chicken out of the pickle juice and dry them. And then it goes egg wash, dredge, and repeat. Do that for all the pieces of chicken. Then get our oil ready. Fill it up about under halfway for the pan. And bring it up to heat. Check with the chopstick and throw them in. Remember, if the oil gets a little too crazy, you could always turn down the heat to bring it under control. Then get your paper towel lined plate ready. After 2 to 3 minutes each side, the chicken's good. Plate it up. Serve it with some fries, and you got Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Yes,
Are you using box mix for your pancake? Ugh. We're gonna make pancakes the old school way. Look, alright, 2 cups of flour.
1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1 tablespoon baking soda.
1 tablespoon of sugar. Just give it a little whisk. 2 eggs. Whiskey business part 2. 1.5 cups of milk. Your 2 eggs. 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. Mix, but be kind to it. We want to keep those air bubbles.
That looks like a pancake batter if I ever seen one. Non-stick skillet. Yes, I know it's scratched. Butter in.
Medium heat. Just enough for a thin layer on the bottom of that pan.
Wait for the pan to get hot. Apparently I lost my ladle. You can also use a measuring cup. Once your pan is hot, scoop and ladle onto your pan. Cook 2 to 3 minutes.
Flip them all, and then 2 to 3 more minutes.
I just really hope The Rock would be proud of this. Classic butter pat.
Yes, sir.
Now when I do breakfast,
I do it pancake style.
S'mores French toast. Cover bread in the chocolate of your choice. Put marshmallows over the chocolate. Cover. Warm 1 cup of milk for about 45 seconds. Add 4 cups of hot cocoa mix to the milk. Mix. Wait for the milk to cool down. Crack 3 eggs in a bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Whisk together. Add the hot cocoa mix. Mix together. Soak the sandwich in the mixture. Melt some butter on a pan. The French toast would look like this. Now place on the pan. Flip to the other side. It's easiest to use 2 spatulas. Put some powdered sugar on. You can add roasted marshmallows and melted chocolate. Crush up a graham cracker. Optional fruits. S'mores French toast.
Frozen French toast, really? We're gonna make it ourselves. Thick. You need sliced bread.
I prefer to bake my own, but you can use this stuff, whatever.
6 eggs.
1 tablespoon brown sugar. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Wait, no. Whiskey business. Once whisked together, 1 cup of milk.
Half a cup cream.
Sometimes you just gotta whisk it all, you know? Baking dish. 6 slices of bread. Pour your mixture over. All of it. Nestle those bad boys in there.
Soak for 5 minutes.
Flip them bad boys.
Soak another 5 minutes. Pan. 2 tablespoons of butter. Medium heat.
Pan's hot, butter's bubbling, you're ready.
Soak bread in pan. Toast 2 to 3 minutes or until golden brown.
Flip.
Toast 2 to 3 more minutes.
Repeat with the rest. Hit it with that drip.
We don't just do toast, man.
We do that French toast.
I just woke up. I'm gonna teach y'all how to make some pancakes. But not just any pancakes, souffle pancakes. First, separate 2 egg yolks to 4 egg whites. Mix until frothy. Beautiful. Add flour, powdered sugar, baking powder, pinch of salt, and milk. Just whisk it all together. Nice. Alright, this next part is important. You're gonna fold in the egg whites, not mix. Fold. You don't want to ruin that texture you just worked so hard to get. Alright, let's work on our syrup. We got sugar, maple syrup, strawberries, brandy. And then for the glorious Satan, set it on fire. Ring, spray, pour, about 3/4 of the way. Cover for 5 minutes. Flip. Cut out the edges with a paring knife. Smack them cheese. Plate and serve.
Okay, since Flamin' Hot cheese sticks don't seem to be a thing on this app, I'm making it a thing! First you need a bag of these, and a blender. Pardon the mess, but put almost all of them in the blender. Ooh, that's good. And save a little for yourself. Put the lid on and make sure you pulse until they're all crumblies. Okay, I was wrong at the whole bag. Right now, this is very important. Flour, egg, crumbs, egg, crumbs. Because double dipping them makes them extra crispy, and come on now. They are done, and God, they're looking red. Oh, I missed a little spot, that's fine. But we pop these in the freezer. Seriously, if you don't freeze them for at least like a half an hour, they don't melt properly, so just do it. So now, we wait. Alright, my babies, it's time. Alright, oil in a pan, medium-high heat. And then fry them for maybe like 2 minutes on each side. Just make sure they're cooked.
This one's for all my broke college students. I'm going to teach you how to cook for the low. Pull up to the store, get a cup of noodles and a head of cabbage. Together, that should be no more than $1. And slice it up into different sizes, you know. You want different textures. You want to be fancy without actually being fancy. Fill up your cup of noodle with water and microwave it. Then to a pan on medium-high heat, add a little bit of oil and add as much of the cabbage as you want. Cabbage is real cheap, so it don't really matter. So then add some soy sauce and some brown sugar and mix that up. That'll be like the stir-fry kind of sauce. And what you're going to want is have some cooked chicken thighs on deck. You want that in your fridge. You want to front all the work. You just want all this stuff ready to go whenever you want. And I added a little bit more cabbage because I needed more greens. And then you're going to take only the noodles from the cup of noodles and incorporate that all into the stir-fry. And now you got a well-balanced meal for the low. You got some meat, greens, and noodles. What more could you ask for? Serve with some sriracha, hoisin, whatever, and you're good. And you got a side of soup. Yes,
Je bois les pioniers, les vitons j'étais, et les jantons les opas, les gisons l'été, on boit je les dents, les tisses